The $1 trillion forest crisis has one solution, and it's not what you think. The world committed to planting 1 trillion trees by 2030 to save our forests. But there's a massive problem nobody's talking about. We're still cutting down old-growth forests faster than we can plant new ones. Why? Because we need timber now. But trees take 20 to 50 years to grow. Enter the guardian species strategy that could solve this trillion tree crisis in the next 6 years. And it's already working in places you'd never expect. In the next 4 minutes, I'll show you how one fast-growing tree could protect every old-growth forest on Earth while generating billions in revenue. The problem: the trillion tree paradox. Here's the math that's breaking the conservation world. The commitments: 1 trillion trees by 2030, protect remaining old-growth forests, meet global timber demand, 4+ billion cubic meters annually, generate sustainable livelihoods for rural communities. The problem: old-growth forests, 50 to 100+ years to mature, global timber demand growing 2 to 3% annually, economic pressure, $600 billion timber industry. The paradox: we can't wait 50 years for trees while forests disappear today. Why traditional conservation fails? Protecting forests without alternatives creates black markets. Communities need income from forest resources. Timber demand doesn't disappear with protection laws. Result: conservation efforts collapse under economic pressure. The solution: the guardian species solution. Enter the Paulownia guardian species strategy. How it works: plant Paulownia on separate, degraded land, not in native forests. Harvest timber in 5 to 7 years instead of 50+ years. Generate immediate income while old-growth forests stay protected. Economic pressure on native forests disappears. The numbers that change everything: Paulownia growth, 15 to 20 feet per year. Harvest cycle, 5 to 7 years versus 50 to 100 years. Timber quality, aluminum of wood, lightweight but strong. Coppicing ability, regrows from stumps 7 times. Real-world impact: 100,000 hectares of Paulownia equals 6 to 9 million tons CO2 sequestered. Generates 25,000+ green jobs. Provides sustainable timber without touching native forests. Creates revenue to fund old-growth forest protection. The numbers: the economic breakthrough. This isn't just about trees, it's about making conservation profitable. Multiple revenue streams. Timber sales, $400 to $1,200 per cubic meter. Carbon credits, $50 to $200 per ton CO2. Biochar production, $300 to $800 per ton. Agroforestry, crops grown between trees. The guardian economics: Paulownia plantation investment, $2,000 to $5,000 per hectare. Revenue potential, $15,000 to $30,000 per hectare over 10 years. Profit funds old-growth forest protection programs. Why this scales: 2+ billion hectares of degraded land available globally. No competition with food crops or native forests. Attracts private investment, profitable from day one. Creates economic incentives for conservation. Case study: Brazil's Atlantic Forest. Target: restore 1.6 million hectares. Guardian strategy: 100,000 hectares Paulownia on degraded farmland. Result: revenue funds native forest restoration. Outcome: both economic development and forest protection. Getting started: the global opportunity. This strategy is already working in unexpected places. Current success stories: East Africa, Paulownia agroforestry reducing fuel wood pressure on forests. South America, degraded mining sites becoming productive plantations. Asia, community-led projects generating sustainable income. Arab nations, afforestation, shade from tree cover, Regenerative sustainable income. The scaling potential. Trillion Trees Initiative needs $1 billion in investment. Paulownia provides bankable revenue streams. Financial viability attracts private capital at scale. 3 ways to get involved. For investors, blended finance opportunities in restoration projects. Carbon credit development with verified impact. Sustainable timber supply chain investments. For landowners, convert degraded land into productive assets. Generate multiple income streams. Participate in carbon credit markets. For corporations, source sustainable timber from certified Paulownia plantations. Fund landscape-scale restoration BES partnerships. Meet ESG goals with measurable impact. For governments, provide degraded land for BES-certified Paulownia plantations. Fund landscape-scale restoration BES partnerships. Meet ESG goals with measurable impact. This is your call to action. The trillion tree crisis has a solution, but it requires thinking differently about conservation. Instead of just protecting forests, we need to eliminate the economic pressures that destroy them. Paulownia guardian species plantations could protect every old-growth forest on Earth while generating billions in sustainable revenue. This isn't just environmental necessity, it's the biggest opportunity in conservation finance. If you want to stay ahead of the conservation revolution, subscribe for more strategies that solve environmental problems through economic innovation. What do you think? Can one tree species really help save the world's native forests? Drop your thoughts below. The trillion tree race is on, and the guardian species strategy might just win it. Are you ready to answer the call to action? We're happy to organize a time to speak with you about this bioeconomy solution. Book a private consultation call time to speak directly about our CDR projects at bioeconomysolutions.com.